Hello friends, I am Ankit and welcome to my channel. I am here with my global markets and commodities forecast. In this analysis, we are going to look how gold and silver, Nifty 50, US 30, US 100, UK 100, Germany 40 are expected to behave throughout this day when see the Asia session begins already has begun and it will be followed with India, then Europe and UK will come into picture, and then my next analysis will come specifically for US 30 and US 100 just before the US cash session opens. So let's have a look how the markets are expected to behave. Yesterday again all the targets achieved, specifically as I said for gold 1820 and 1825 levels, and for silver 2312 was the target. All targets achieved. I hope you all profited. Now let's have a look what will happen today. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Now this is the 4-hour charts. Straightforward, let's have a look at the 4-hour charts for gold. You can see that there is a clear cut resistance available here, and this is the zone at around 1820 to 23. So I'll recommend to you to go long once it breaks past 1823 level. Definitely it will give you stronger rise. So once it breaks past this zone is 1823, definitely it will rise towards 1827, 1831, 1836. So the level to go long is at around 1823. Rather, you can take a bit of cushion and you can keep it 1823.5. So once the buy level is at around 1823.5, you can go long on gold. Definitely, it will give you a very strong rise. The first target is very nearby. I think 1825 should also provide a little resistance, but beyond that, definitely it will fly towards 1827, 1831, 1833, 1836, 1847. So these are the resistance levels respectively for gold, and you can take your positions accordingly. Also you can see that there is a little support coming into picture at 1820 levels. Also on the 4-hour charts you can see, now even if it drops here at around 1815, there is a strong support till around 1815. So I'll recommend you that once it breaks below 1815, you can take a short entry, and the next support will come into picture at 1811, where it might get a little support, and below that it will try to come back till towards here at around 1805 levels. So couple of entries: to go long, enter at around 1823.5; to go short, enter below 1815 with a strict stop loss, because it appears that I think it might trade sideways, but still at 1815 you can go short for 1811 as target, and below 1811 it will try to hit 1805 levels. So take your positions accordingly. Also on the daily charts it appears similarly. See the previous candle after this minor consolidation, it has tried to give a breakout, and this is only first candle. Probably once it breaks past here at 1823.5, 1824 levels, definitely it will try to give another second green candle, which will try to take it towards at least 1830, 1831 levels. So in fact, even if it drops till towards 1815, you can try to take a long entry there. Now look at this for the daily charts. It appears here at 1814, 1815 it might try to get a support, and from there it can rise again probably. So take your positions accordingly. I think we might see a little rise if it tries to give you a near term head and shoulders. Also 1836 levels might achieve before it tries to take a drop further. So take your positions accordingly. Now let's move towards silver. Similar formation on silver, but it is also pole and flag formation. Here you can see so once it breaks this zone at around 23, you can directly keep 2310 itself. You can go long at 2310, and definitely it will try to hit 2320 and 2340 levels. So you can take your positions accordingly. Going long at around 2310 is recommended for silver. It will again act bullish. It will achieve 2340 levels. And on the downside you can see that now it is trading out of the support levels, and hence I will recommend not to go long till 2310. And the short levels we'll see on another charts. On 4-hour and 3-hour chart, it appears that it is right now going to drop a little. How far this could drop? So here also there is some support at around 2290 levels, and below 2290 I think it will try to drop again towards 2283 and 2265. These were the levels. If it drops below 2290, we might see it coming towards 2283 somewhere here, and then it will try to drop towards 2270 and 2265 levels. These are very strong support levels for silver. Probably it might try to drop till there and continue with the bullish. However, look at this higher lows it was, we can see, and that is what 2270 could be the low for the day, where it might still get a very strong support. So you can still try to enter. If you see it dropping towards 2270, you can try to take a long entry there, and then breaking 2310 is a stronger support resistance. Once 2310 is taken, definitely it will try to fly higher towards 2340 2350 zone, and we might see it bullish. And between 2270 and 2310, as I said, below 2290 you can still take a shot for 2283, very nearby, and below that it will try to hit 2270 level. So almost 22 points gain you can make here. And between 2290 and 2310 we have to watch a bit before trying to take a position. So this is for gold and silver. Let's move towards Nifty 50. Now this is the daily chart for Nifty 50. You can clearly see that these lows, if you connect the dots here, you can clearly see that the low for the day is at around 17170 levels. So only once it breaks past 17170, then only I will recommend you to go short. Below that it will try to break strongly towards 17100, the nearest support, and 17,000, the next support levels will come into picture. Till the time it remains beyond 17170, you can remain long on Nifty 50. Probably we might see a rise today, we might see a retracement today again towards on the upside. Now also, if you see the near term charts, I think this is kind of head and shoulders forming, but still we have to be very cautious. But lower highs here on the daily chart is a matter of concern, and yes, every low is meant to be broken, and hence we have to be very cautious here. However, look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, it is trying to do this, but getting a support at 17200, and specifically, as I said, once it breaks 17170, definitely it will try to come back again towards 17100 levels, which should provide a support, and below that it will try to drop towards 17040 and 17,000 levels. So take your positions accordingly. Right now a reversal will only be confirmed once it breaks past 17280 zone. Once 17280 is taken, you can go long there. You can again expect it to rise. How far this could go? Now after 17280, the next target is towards 17300 levels and 17320 levels, and beyond that, once it breaks 17300 320 zone, definitely it will try to fly higher. And how high this could go? Now look at this. If you connect this, the high is situated at around 17420 450 levels. So if it continues to run beyond 17310 320 levels, 300 320 levels, definitely it will try to rise. The first target at around 17400 and then 17450 should come into picture, and probably we might see a rise till there. Right now on a 4-hour chart, it is trying to consolidate here in this zone, breaking 17170. Yes, we can get a good short entry there. You can expect another 70 points on the charts there. Now this is for Nifty 50. Let's have a look at Ftse US 30 and US 100. Now this is the charts, 4-hour charts for US 100. You can clearly see that couple of supports available here at 35,000. there is a strong support, and 34,950 there is another support. Also on this chart, if you connect this, now the next support level for US 30 is at around 35030 levels. So I will recommend you to go short only below 35030, which is again a stronger support, and below that 34,000 and 35,000 and 34,950 should come into picture. Also, we must observe that once it goes beyond 35,180 here, probably it is trying to look at another high where it could try to achieve 35,300. One must not forget that the day before in the cash session, US30 again tried to break past 35,350, failed to do so. You can see here consistently it tried to break. This time it tried to break. This time it tried to break, but failed to do so. Similarly with US 100, it also tried to break 14,820, 830 zone, which is a stronger resistance, but failed to do so. So yesterday again Dow Jones tried to break 35,350, and now for the day, if it goes past 35,180, you can take a long entry there, and you can expect it to rise till towards 35,250 and 35,300, and then towards 35,350 levels. Beyond that, definitely it will fly higher towards 35,400 plus levels. Also, till the time it remains, once it breaks 35,030, then only I will recommend you to go short, and with a target of 35,000 and 34,950 levels, and below that we will see 34,800 again on US30. But this is on the 4-hour chart. Let's have a look at the daily charts. On the daily charts, you can see let's connect it here. The support, as I said, is coming into picture at 35,030 and 35,000 levels, and probably touching this, it might try to rise again, and it might see a higher highs, because the previous candle was ended in a doji, and definitely this candle will again turn into green. You can see here almost it is open flat, so that is one point of concern. If it had open little bit on the upside, probably we might or we could have seen a greener candle, and still I am hopeful that it might try to reverse, and that is why I say any long is recommended once it breaks past 35,180. Any short is recommended below 34,930, 35,030 levels for almost 30 points and 100 points, and below that definitely it will try to hit 34,800 levels. So take your positions accordingly. Now let's move towards US 100. Now look at the charts for US 100. You can see this 14,820, 830 zone trying to give it a very strong resistance. So for US 100 and US 30, both has achieved the high, the maximum resistance where it has got the resistance, the high where it has got the resistance. Now look at the daily charts. It is still very much at a support level. Now from here at around 14,574, 14,580 zone, if you see it reversing again, probably it might try to hit 14,800 again, and it might try to trade in between this zone. So that is the expectation. If it does not, or if it fails, and if it drops below 14,570 levels, we might see it hitting towards 14,540, and then 14,500, 490 levels are going to provide very strong resistance for US 100. Below 14,500, we might see it sliding heavily towards 14,400, and then towards 14,350, 300 zone. But whether this could happen or not, this is on the daily charts. Let's have a look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, the story is similar here. You can see this is the consolidation zone. You can also see this is the highs it has achieved. Several times it has got the resistance, now trying to break, and probably now looking forward to this, where it can again strike back towards at least 14,500 is there on the cards. Probably we might see 14,500, and below that it might try to break towards 14,400 and below levels. So take your positions accordingly, but still any long entry is recommended beyond 14,750 zone. Once it breaks 14,750, yes, rather I will say once it breaks 14,700 today, you can take a long entry. You can expect 14,750, 14,800 levels. So you can take your entries accordingly. Right now in between 14,700 and 14,570, I'll still be little doubtful of the longs, but yes, shorts are more certain at this point of time, where you can expect 14,540, 14,500 levels to be achieved today, and probably below that we might see a stronger drop on US 100. Now, so you've got your positions for US 100, trade accordingly, and do watch the next analysis just before the US cash session opens. And now let's move towards Ftse 100 and Germany 40. Now this is the daily charts for Germany 40. It is trying to achieve a low. The lows could be at around 15,100. where it has got its stronger support at around 15100 level for the day. So if it continues to drop, it might definitely try to get a support at 15100 levels. On the upside, once it breaks 15 to 60 zone, you can expect it to give larger green candle where it can hit 15400 plus levels. So I think we can expect a little rise. I am still bullish, but yes, let's have a look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, you can see that this zone at 15 to 60 has given it a stronger resistance. And on the downside, if you connect the dot here, it has got its support at 15,180, 15,160, 150 zone, and then 15,130 and 15,100. So very nearby resistances for Germany 40 for any downward move. But yes, once it breaks 15,260, you can expect it to rise sharply, and it will give you very strong bullish move. Else on the downside, you can expect a target of 15,180 and then towards 15,160, or rather I will say 15,160, and below that 15,130 will be there on the cards. Below that it will break strongly towards 15,100, and below that towards 15,1050 levels can be expected. But still I will expect it to give a breakout on the upside. Let's see whether it happens or not. However, a long entry is at around 15,250 levels, where you can take a long entry. There you can take a long entry and you can expect it to rise till towards 15,400 levels. Remember, it is trying to consolidate here with higher lows on the 4-hour charts, and probably once it gives a breakout, it will going to take it towards 15,400 levels. Similarly, on the daily chart, the story is same. So take your positions accordingly. Now let's move towards Ftse 100. Now look at the Ftse 100 chart. Only this is the candle which is I am looking forward to. It is giving a breakout now, and probably we are bullish on Ftse 100. Any long, you can go long beyond 7600. Definitely it will try to give you very strong candle towards 7630 and 7650 levels. And between 7580 and 7520, I will be still skeptical. Probably we have to be very cautious in between these levels at 7580 and 7520 levels. Below 7520, there is a stronger support at 7480 levels, and on the upside, the resistance hardly exists, and it could rise strongly beyond 7600 levels. Right now it is trying to give a breakout, and probably it can continue with this breakout candle. Now also let's have a look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, clearly higher lows and higher highs. So once it breaks past here, I think 7620 levels. So definitely, probably till the time it remains beyond 7580, you can expect it to rise till towards 7620, and beyond that it will give a very strong candle towards 7560, 7650 plus levels also. So a probable no between 7580 and 7610 levels. A probable long between 7610 you can take, and you can expect 7630, 7650 levels, and beyond that it will definitely fly. Below 7580 and in between 7520, I will be very cautious with my positions. It can try to swing in between these levels. So take your positions accordingly. And this is all from my side for the day. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Don't forget to press the bell icon, and don't forget to share it across. So those who are new to the channel, you can join my Telegram channel. There definitely the levels I share to trade, you can benefit from this. This is a free channel. Also you can join my mentorship session. The next batch is starting on 15th of February. First invest in yourself, first invest in learning, then you can definitely take the profits out of the entire trading ocean. So thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day. Thank you.